See, just a true, beautiful soul. Okay, folks, listen in. Come on in. I feel like it's story time around a campfire right now. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Let's get serious just for a split second. This is a message from your deceased loved ones that you need to hear. And if you found this video, whether you were tagged or you stumbled across this, or in a little while when Facebook converts this into a replay, ladies and gentlemen, if you found this, it is a message for you. This weekend, if you want to be experiencing messages and signs from your deceased loved ones, type "claim it" down below. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that right now. Type "claim it" down below if you want to get messages from your deceased loved one. So many people have said to me, I am desperate. I would love to have a message. I need a message from my deceased loved ones. I'm going to give you the keys to the kingdom right now. And this is from your deceased loved one. So type it in. Type it in right now. Type "claim it." Type "claim it" down below. Or you can do the hashtag, which would also help get other people see it. Type in the hashtag "claim it," all one word, CLAIMIT, and that will work just as well. Okay? Here's the message. It got repeated last night, and I'm feeling it on my heart to share with you today. Here it is. Let go of conditions as to how I am to communicate with you. That is the message for you. That's it. Let go of conditions of how I, which is your deceased loved one, they're talking to you right now, guys. They're talking to you right now. Open up your heart. Turn off your brain. Open up your heart. Let go of the conditions of how I am to communicate with you. What does that mean? What does that mean, Blair? That's just mumbo jumbo. That's just stuff that could fit anybody. No, it's for you because you're here right now. You're here right now. And so you're meant to hear that message. What does that mean? It really got pounded home last night, and it got validated this morning for me at my live event. I'm getting people who are setting conditions. Dad said he would send me a cardinal, or mom promised me dimes, or, they set conditions on how deceased loved ones. And what happens is when you Google or follow any one of these other chucklehead people that are claiming to be psychics and mediums or spiritual people that are telling you this is a sign and that's a sign, it's wrong. Anything can be a sign. Anything can be a sign. They can communicate to you in any form. Any form. Maybe right now, this is a picture of some train tracks behind me in the hotel. It's kind of a cool picture. It's a black and white, kind of sepia-ish. I don't know what that's called. It's kind of cool. Maybe that would be a sign for you today. But if you're looking for a cardinal, you'll look at the picture and walk right by it. If you're expecting a feather, you're going to miss that sign. Maybe this pillow beside me, the red pillow, will be a sign for you. But you won't know if you're looking for dimes. What you need to do is understand that your deceased loved ones can communicate to you in any way, shape, or form. And your deceased loved one right now, because you're here watching this video, and you're going to claim it, type it, claim it, claim it. Don't just sit and listen and just watch this and then skip on to another video. Or as some of you, not all of you, some of you are psychic medium junkies. So you're going to be bouncing over to John Edward, James Van Praagh, Teresa Caputo. You're just going to go watch all these people, and at the end of the day, you'll have done nothing. Do something about it right now and claim it. And when you type "claim it," what that means is you're claiming this. This is a message from your deceased loved one that they need you to hear so you will see the signs. I'm feeling this really strongly, guys. Type that in right now. Type it in right now. Claim that. Say it if you wish. Type it in if this helps you. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Type it in right now. Type it in right now. I release all conditions for my deceased loved ones to communicate to me. When you do that, watch what happens. If you sincerely, I promise you this, if you sincerely sincerely in your heart, claim that, you're going to see signs starting today. You're going to see signs starting today. Tip number 2. This is a bonus tip because you guys showed up. You guys showed up. And you're going to type claim it somewhere down below. Second bonus tip. Get out. Okay? Get out. There's a lot of people who, for legitimate reasons, they're sad, they're down, they're in pain. They spend the day in bed crying, or they stay at home and they just stay in their same environment. That also limits signs from coming through. One of the best ways to get signs is to get out. Listen, story time. Come on in, guys. Come on in. So let's get in for a second. Story time. There was a beautiful lady last night. They were all great readings last night. Wow, we knocked it out of the park. The evening was 95% perfect and awesome. It was such a great night last night. 95%. 5% was not, but 95% was. Okay, it was a great night. There was a lady in the front row. She was desperate to hear from her dad, and she said so. She was a cool, multi-layers of healing took place, not just for her, but her reading healed other people. So her dad did come through. Her dad did come through and apologize. Did bring through some amazing validations. If you were there, you'll remember the hat validation. And you had to be there. It wasn't just like a hat. It was, she nearly fell out of her chair when he mentioned that. Okay? Number 2, she said that when she was coming here today, when she came with the lady that was with her, they came around, I guess, the back of the hotel. I'm not sure there's 2 ways you could come in the front doors, but Wendy said come around to the side because it's a weird shaped hotel because the banquet hall's way at the back. And she came around a corner and she saw a truck parked in the back, and on the side of the truck was the name of a deceased loved one that she needed to hear from and wanted to make a connection with. And she knew that was a validation. See, she knew that. She knew that was a validation because she was open to it. She knew that because what she didn't realize is she was open to any sign from her deceased loved ones. So because she was out, remember the tip I just showed you, number 2, because she was walking around, she actually got to see that sign. Not sitting in the house feeling bad. She went out and got to see it. That's how powerful this stuff is. It is profoundly powerful, and the messages will come through. A lady today, just about half an hour ago, I just skimmed it because I was trying to get set up for this, send out all the tags to you guys so that you guys that follow me will know that I'm on live. So I just skimmed it. But there was a lady that attended last night. You can find it. It's probably on last night's little video that I did. And she said that she nearly missed a sign yesterday, but I clarified this for her last night, and she now knows it was a sign. I think it was from her dad. Because in her own words, she nearly blew it off. She saw something and nearly blew it off. Like, hey, but now she knows because she released all conditions of how her loved one could connect with her. So if you're joining me right now, if you want to hear from your loved one, you're hearing from them right now. You're hearing from them channeled through me to you right now. And the message for you right now is, if you're joining us right now, release all conditions of how I, your deceased loved one, not me, how I am to communicate to you. Open your eyes, open your heart, open your ears, your nose, your mouth, your feelings, because they can communicate to you in any way. Type in claim it. If you type in claim it and really do it, don't just half-ass it. Please, guys, if you're a half-asser, please go follow some other medium. Seriously, follow some other medium. Go to one of the fluffy ones that tell you all the light and fluffy stuff. Go. There's lots of them out there. Go. Find them. There's lots of them. It won't be very hard. It'll take you about 5 minutes. Find a fluffy medium that tells you all the things that you want to hear. Makes you happy. Makes you feel good. And then you feel good and you feel happy and you feel fluffy, but you don't hear from your loved ones. Or take this seriously and claim it and mean it. CLAIM space IT, or use the hashtag, which is that X's and O's, the cross, two crosses.
I can't get the answer to that on Apple Watch.
My watch thought I was talking to her. Or type in hashtag CLAIMIT. Do it. Do it right now. Do it. Do it. Release all conditions, and I will send you signs. And then watch for the signs. Watch for the signs. They will come to you. They will come. Your deceased loved ones want you to know that love never dies. Your deceased loved ones want you to know that I'm with you and I'm walking with you. But if you're in so much pain and so much grief and so much misery, I can't reach you. If you set conditions, I can't reach you because you don't see them. It's never them not sending you signs. They send you signs, but you have to be open and willing and ready to receive them. Breathe. Open your heart and let your loved ones communicate to you. Let your loved ones bring you that peace. Go, spend a couple minutes right now, if you're here, and read the comments from last night, or read the comments from the event in Baton Rouge, or go read the comments from NOLA. Go read all of those comments that I've been posting. Keep going through my page. Keep going through my page and find the comments from the online readings that I've done, from the healing circles. And ask yourself if those people are validating that, yes, Blair brought me a message that nobody could know. That's it. Read about the ring from last night. That freaked people out last night. Read about that. If their loved ones can come through, the reason why the ring one was so powerful was because the lady kept saying, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have rings. They didn't have rings. That just went on and on and on. And it looked like I was way off. It looked like I was screwing up. It looked like, man, Blair's crashing and burning. Then all of a sudden, after the reading was over, the lady raised her hand up. She had in her pocket a photograph of her mom and dad at their 50th wedding anniversary. And in the picture, she's holding her finger up like this, sort of like this. She's got a ring on her finger, 50th anniversary ring. Everybody freaked out last night. And I'm not joking. Everybody flipped out last night. Everybody was like, whoa, okay. Blair is the real deal. Blair's onto something. It was powerful. It was great. Claim it. Claim it now. Claim it. Take it. Run with it. Run with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get going. We got to get downstairs and set up the room for our healing circles today in Houston, Texas. But go to www.blairrobertson.com. www.blairrobertson.com. And you'll be able to see my schedule. I have coming up in just two Saturdays. I've got an online group reading. Just go to my page and you'll find it. I got an online group reading coming up. It's on a Saturday, and also the 1st, July 1st. And I also have a few spots left for my next healing circle, which is only 10 people. It's done virtually. It's done online, just like this, just like we're doing right now. 10 people. It's not, listen, the 10-person healing circle, I don't really push them because they're not for everybody. They're not for everybody. So let me be clear on that. They're not for everybody. But if you need to have a guaranteed reading and you feel that that's going to be important, come to it. It's not cheap, but listen, I've got another medium that is copied almost verbatim using the exact same wording, everything. Doing the same thing. He's copied me, and it's so transparent. It's not funny. He's charging $600. There's another medium charging $800 for 10 people, and you're not guaranteed a reading. It's just the privilege of being with this famous medium. Ooh, no, No, wrong. That's greed. That's using, that's terrible. Guys, if you feel called, just come to mine. It's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as some of these other guys. And it's a powerful healing session. We've sold out 2 of them today. It's really worth it. It really is, to those who feel called to it. www.blairrobertson.com. Please join me at one of my online sessions if you're not local. You'll also see my schedule. We're going all over the place. It's going to be fantastic. See where I'm coming. If I'm coming to your town, come out and see me. It's an amazing event. Claim it. Grab this, run this. This was a message from your loved one to you. Take it to heart. Watch for the signs. And when you do get signs, come back to my page and post what happened to you. I would love to hear it. I love reading that stuff. Nothing makes my day more than seeing people getting signs. You don't need a medium for that. They can send you those signs all by themselves. Love and light to you guys. Thank you so much. I got to get downstairs, get set up. I love you. And remember, love never dies.